Hi guys, CounterSide just launched. I'm wishing good luck to people who are still rerolling out there. For all of you who are done with your reroll, I want to teach you guys a thing or two about general team building. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. This is the general lineup you probably want to use. Defender on the front line and put your sporters and damage dealers at the back line. You want to make sure that at the start of each line starts with a defender and followed up by a DPS and sports. You don't have to make your team exactly like this lineup. Teams are flexible depending on your units. Also, don't surpass the average cost of 3.5. For your team, you want a nice mix of powerful units and spammable units in your team. Speaking about costs, your starting cost is affected by your ship stars. As you can see, my Normandy, which is upgraded to 2 stars, starts with 6 AP, while my Gleipnir starts with 5 AP. This will reach a maximum of 10 starting AP with a 6-star ship. Now let's take a look at an example right here. So I have built a team. The reason I use Cao Wang in the front instead of a defender is to deploy his shield before my defender. You should always probably do this with Cao Wang since you want his shield as fast as you can. And I use Tank Chan since I want to make use of Sylvia's passive, and Tank Chan is best girl. Okay, so far so good, right? Seems legit. Well, technically yeah, it is legit, but we're talking about early game here, and fasting on 4 SSR might be a little too much for you. The amount of red cubes and just basically golds and everything is going to be too much, and just because they're SSR doesn't mean that they are better than lower rarity characters. So let's take a look at my other team that I have built. Whoa, did you really just put a neutral character into your team? Yeah, I just did, and there's no shame in doing so. Kathy Wade right here is a neutral, so that means she's easy to level up and it's easy to get her dupes, so I don't need to collect cubes and basically materials to limit break her. And just because she's neutral doesn't mean that she's bad. She's actually pretty good and can fill in the gap for the early to mid game progression until you can get enough resources to invest on your SSR. So just to recap the points, don't invest too much on SSR at the same time, upgrade your ship to gain more starting AP cost, don't use too much expensive units, try to keep the average cost low, and put your tanks at the start of every line. I will also put the resources of this video that I use in the description below. That's it for my Team Building 101. Go out there and build your dream team. Goodbye, have a nice day, and keep playing CounterSide.